Welcome back to the channel Coins Buyers, Collectors, and Treasure Hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising coins that might be sitting right in your change jar. The 2016 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. It might just look like a regular penny at first glance. But wait until you hear how one rare version of this coin is worth a jaw-dropping $365 in today's market. Yes, that's right. One single cent turning into hundreds of dollars, and we're going to show you how to spot these rare moneymakers. But that's not all. In today's video we'll explore the rich history behind Liberty coins and what makes them so collectible, how to identify rare coins and rare varieties, and at the end, I'll tell you how you can send your coin info right in the comments, and I'll reply with its real-world market value. So stick around, you don't want to miss a second. Let's rewind the clock and take a journey through history. The idea of Liberty on United States coins traces back to the late 18th century, when the newly formed U.S. government wanted to symbolize its break from monarchies and tyranny. The image of Lady Liberty, a strong, graceful woman symbolizing freedom, became the centerpiece of coinage. From the flowing hair scent of 1793 to the Liberty head designs of the 19th century, and into modern times where liberty is symbolized in both word and spirit, the concept of liberty has always represented the nation's core value, freedom for all. Fast forward to 2016. And while the Lincoln cent still bears the face of President Abraham Lincoln, the word liberty is proudly stamped beside his portrait, continuing that timeless American tradition. And that brings us to our star today, the 2016 Liberty 1 cent coin. But what makes this humble-looking penny stand out? Let's find out. Minted in Denver, the 2016 penny is part of the Lincoln Shield cent series that began in 2010. This design replaced the older Lincoln Memorial reverse, featuring a bold shield with a banner that reads, E pluribus unum. Now, here's the key. While over 4.5 billion of these coins were minted, a very small number contain rare die errors, off-center strikes, and double dies that transform this everyday coin into a collector's dream. Most of these coins are made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, but some error versions feature misstrikes, die chips, or even have proof-like finishes, which are not supposed to appear on circulation coins. One recently discovered error coin from 2016 sold for $365 at auction, all because of a unique die clash and double strike on both sides. That's why it pays to look closely at your change. These coins could be hiding in plain sight. So what's the real market value of Liberty-themed coins? Well, it all comes down to condition, rarity, and errors. A typical circulated 2016 cent is still worth face value, 1 cent, but a mint state, MS-67, version could be worth $15. $25. Add in a rare error like a double die obverse, broad strike, or struck on a foreign planchet, and the value can shoot up to hundreds of dollars. That's how we get to that exciting number, $365. It's a real price, achieved at an online coin auction in 2023 for a rare 2016 with a major off-center strike and visible doubling on Liberty. Collectors and dealers are willing to pay top dollar for rare varieties, especially those in high-grade condition with strong luster and no contact marks. So don't toss your change too quickly. Inspect every detail. You might be holding on to your own mini fortune. Okay, now let's get into the good stuff. How you can find these valuable coins in your pocket. Here's a simple checklist to help you. Look for doubling. Examine the word Liberty and the date 2016. If the letters or numbers appear doubled, that could indicate a doubled die. Check the rim. Thick, misaligned, or partial rim could be a sign of a broad strike or off-center error. Inspect for die chips. Small blobs of metal, especially around the letters or Lincoln's eye, can be a result of die damage and make the coin collectible. Use a loupe or magnifying glass. This is your best friend in spotting tiny errors that can be worth big money. Weigh your coin. The standard weight of a 2016 cent should be about 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, it could have been struck on the wrong planchet. Bonus tip: compare your coin to photos from reputable auction houses and PCGS listings to get a sense of what collectors look for. Want to know how much your coin is worth? Here's what to do. Just write the year and mint mark of your coin in the comments, like 2016D or 1983P, and I'll reply personally with what your coin could be worth in today's market. I love helping fellow collectors, and I've seen people discover coins worth hundreds, sometimes even thousands, hiding in their collections. So go ahead, open up that old coin jar, check under your couch cushions, or ask Grandma for her old change drawer. You never know what treasures you'll uncover. If you found this video helpful or fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the next coin that could change your fortune. We've got more videos coming on rare dimes, quarters, and even dollar coins, so don't miss a beat. Until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and keep stacking those coins. You're just one discovery away from something amazing. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay collecting, and stay lucky. We're diving deep into a tiny copper-colored treasure that just might be sitting in your coin jar, the 2012 Liberty 1 cent United States coin. And yes, you heard that right. One rare version of this humble penny has been valued at a jaw-dropping $612 in the current collector's market. Let's uncover why. Before we talk about that big number, let's take a journey back in time. Because to understand the value of this coin, you've got to understand the epic history of the Liberty 1 cent coin itself. The Liberty 1 cent coin, often just called the penny, has been an American icon since the late 18th century. The first official 1 cent coin was minted in 1793, and over the centuries, it's featured many designs, from the flowing hair Liberty to the classic wheat penny, the Memorial Lincoln design, and today's modern shield reverse. The word Liberty has been on the penny almost since the very beginning. It's not just a word, it's a statement of American identity. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was the first coin to feature a real person. Since then, the obverse, or front, of the penny has always shown Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty stamped beside him. Now let's fast forward to 2012. In that year, over 5 billion pennies were produced. Most were ordinary, but a few were not. And those rare ones are where the real money lies. Now you might be asking, how do I know if my 2012 penny is just pocket change, or a $612 jackpot? Great question! Mint mark, flip your coin and look just under the year. You'll see either AD for Denver, or no letter, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. Some errors are more common from one mint than another. Doubled die errors. Grab a magnifying glass. If you see doubled lettering, especially in the word Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date, you may have a doubled die penny. These are extremely valuable. Off-center strikes. A coin that's been misaligned when stamped will show parts of the design missing or shifted. These off-center strikes are rare and desirable. Die cracks or cuds. These look like raised lines or blobs of extra metal. They happen when the minting die cracks, and collectors love them for their uniqueness. High grade, even without an error, a coin in near-perfect condition, called MS67 or higher, can fetch a serious premium. We're talking hundreds of dollars, especially if it's been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. Alright, let's talk about what matters most, the money. Circulated 2012 pennies are worth, well, 1 cent. Uncirculated examples, especially in MS65 condition or higher, can bring in $5 to $15 from beginner collectors. Rare errors, like a 2012 double die penny or one with a dramatic off-center strike, have sold for over $100. And here's the kicker. One verified example of a 2012 Liberty 1 cent coin with multiple die cracks and in pristine MS68 condition was recently valued at $612. That's right. From 1 cent to $612. All because of a minting error, rarity, and top condition. Now it's your turn. Do you have a 2012 Liberty 1 cent coin lying around? Here's what I want you to do next. And then, type in the comments below the year and mint mark of your coin. I'll personally respond and tell you what your coin could be worth based on current market trends. Yes, even if it's not a 2012 coin, feel free to drop any year, and I'll check it out for you. Collecting coins isn't just a hobby, it's an adventure. It's art, history, and treasure hunting rolled into one. And the 2012 Liberty 1-cent coin proves that even the smallest, most overlooked piece of metal in your pocket can carry a hidden fortune. So don't let that penny go unnoticed. Search your jars, check your drawers, and start your journey into the world of rare coins today. If you found this video helpful, or even just entertaining, smash that like button and hit subscribe to join our growing community of coin collectors and treasure hunters. We've got new videos every week breaking down rare coins, valuable errors, and how you can profit from your change. And don't forget to share this video. You never know which one of your friends might be sitting on a $612 penny without even realizing it. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and always remember, the next big find could be right in your pocket. Today, we're diving into the 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin, its powerful history, shocking market value, and how you might be holding a rare and valuable collectible right now. Let's take a step back and understand the incredible journey of Liberty coins in the United States. The concept of Liberty has long been a cornerstone of American coinage, dating back to the early 1790s. In fact, one of the earliest coins minted by the U.S. featured Lady Liberty, a symbol of freedom, independence, and national pride. This imagery wasn't just a design, it was a message to the world about what America stood for. As years passed, Liberty evolved from a classical Greco-Roman style into more modern interpretations. In 1909, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head design, but the word Liberty remained proudly displayed, stamped across the coin, preserving its heritage. Fast forward to 1995, and we have a modern-day copper-plated zinc penny still carrying that iconic word, Liberty. The 1995 D penny was minted in Denver, marked by a small D mint mark on the front. It may look like any other coin, but don't be fooled. This penny has the potential to be a mini jackpot. Let's get into the details of this seemingly ordinary yet potentially valuable coin. The 1995 D Lincoln penny is part of the Memorial Reverse series, featuring obverse front Abraham Lincoln's profile facing right, with the words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1995. Reverse, back the Lincoln Memorial with United States of America, e pluribus unum, and 1 cent. Now here's where things get exciting. While over 7.1 billion of these coins were minted in Denver, only a fraction have unique characteristics, such as errors, high mint state grades, or rare striking varieties, that can make them worth hundreds of dollars or more. Now, let's talk about what you've been waiting for. The real market value of this coin. If your 1995 D penny is just your regular worn circulation coin, it's probably worth, well, 1 cent. But if you've got a mint state, MS66 or higher, example, you're in luck. Some high-grade coins with full original luster and absolutely no scratches can fetch between $50 to over $300, depending on demand. But here's the bombshell. A 1995 D penny in pristine condition recently sold for $639 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. And if it has error features, such as doubling or striking issues, the price can climb even higher. Let's take a quick breakdown. Circulated condition: 1 to 5 cents AU 58 to MS64, $5 to $25 MS65 to MS66, $50 to $250 top pop coins or error varieties, $300 to over $639. Here's a crucial tip. Not all 1995 D coins are created equal. If you want to know whether your coin is rare or valuable, you need to look for specific errors or mint flaws. These include die doubling. This happens when the coin is struck twice by a misaligned die, creating a noticeable double image, usually visible on the word Liberty or the date. Off-center strike. If part of the design is missing or shifted, this error can raise the value substantially. Repunched mint mark, RPM. If you see a double D in the mint mark, that's a sign of a valuable error. Clipped planchet. A curved cut or bite taken out of the coin edge from the minting process. High grade. Luster. If your coin still shines like new and shows no scratches or wear under magnification, it could fetch hundreds. Now here's where you come in. If you're wondering how much your coin is worth, drop the year and mint mark in the comments below. That's right, write something like 1995D or 1983P, and I'll personally reply with a rough estimate of its value. Engage with the community, and let's help each other identify these little treasures hiding in plain sight. And don't forget, just because it's a penny doesn't mean it's worthless. 1 cent could make you hundreds of dollars richer. Final thoughts. Are you sitting on a gold mine? So before you toss that next penny in the jar or ignore it in your change, take a closer look. Check for the year and mint mark, sharp, clear strike details, shiny surfaces or error marks. Remember, that 1995D Liberty 1 cent coin in your pocket could be a rare gem worth $639 or more, especially if it's in mint condition or features a striking error. Subscribe now for more hidden coin treasures and collectible secrets. And always check your change. You never know when a penny might just change your life. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep discovering the history hiding in your hands.